Hi guys, Lady Random here and welcome back to Sky Factory 3. Okay, quite a lot we want to get done in this episode. So I am not going to hang about and I am going to show you that. Yeah. I basically have decided to do away with the Ender IO inventory system. It was doing my head in. You know, aside from the fact that I couldn't actually sort of get to half my stuff or have sort of one single place that I could actually put all of my things. So I kind of cleared out all of the stuff that was here, all of the things that were here, and I've just made this. It's a 9x9, so it's the same size as the one downstairs that we're using to put all the chickeny bits in from. But I decided to set this up, and you know, it gives me loads of room, and we've got all of our stuff in there, which is great. You know, it's not the best because it's not easy to find stuff, because it just literally puts everything into a sort of a numerical order, as it were. But you know, it is what it is, and it's going to help. So I've kind of got two choices really. I leave it as it is with regards to sort of sorting out, sort of trying to find stuff, and we sort of live with it as we do here. And you know, this is actually been bugging the crap out of me, and I just want to do what I've done down here, which is I just want a couple of slabs just to light this chest up, because it is really annoying me, like really annoying me. Right, we'll just take 3 of that, just very quickly make some slabs. There, got a couple of torches, that'll do. I had to put torches either side of that to sort of light that up. This one here, yeah, that needs lighting up as well. So I still haven't quite figured out sort of where these mob noises are coming from. But let's do that and that. That kind of lights it up now, which is good. So that will stop bugging me quite as much as it does now. So I've got the colour regenerators are going. They seem to be doing well. We've got plenty of grid power coming in. Now we've got the windmills. So what I want to do is actually do a little bit more of an enhancement on this. So actually I need some cobble in order to do what I want to do. So let's find the cobble. Hopefully we can sort of tease it down. There we go, that'll do. Just to sort of block this off again, and then I will show you what I want to do. We had the mob grinders installed, which you obviously saw in the previous episode. But what I obviously want to do is to try and enhance this a little bit. I think hopefully we should be able to. Yes, all right. Try and block this in so stuff doesn't. Shush. Oh, just get ground up. There we go. Let's block in this here. Will hopefully stop anything. Hopefully dropping down on us. I think that is. Yeah, I think that's about done it. So I'm just going to, if I can, take these back, or take one of them back. Hopefully that will, yeah, that's ended up in there. Perfect. As you can see, I've actually put the advanced item collector on here now, which is gathering things a lot more. Ah, there we go. It's gathering things from all over the place by the looks of things. And also where we've got the looting added into the 2 end ones, we're actually starting to get our heads, which is good. But what I want to do is actually sort of get back inside here. I might have to take this trapdoor off. Is that going to let me in? Oh, it's this thing, isn't it? Okay, let's put the trapdoor back. Like so. And there we go. So I should now be able to walk in here. Yes, I can. Right, and nothing can get down. Perfect. So we'll pop that down for a second anyway. What I want to do is put in something that is going to sit on top of these here, and actually push the mobs into the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, perfect, 8. Push the mobs into the mashers. So what we're going to do is make what we call vector plates. These are so easy to make, it's ridiculous. So I'm just going to put this back up here for the moment. But yeah, vector plates. See, why is that now not lit up? It's bizarre, isn't it? So you've got we've got 3 levels of these. You've got fast, you've got a standard vector plate, you've got the fast, and you've got the extreme. The extreme is ridiculous. The fast, to be fair, we've not really got a great deal of need for that. So we're just going to make the standard vector plates, and that is so simple. You're literally just looking at stone, sugar, and slime balls. Now on that, I did learn something about slime balls. Have we got a bucket of water in here at all? Ah, we've got buckets of milk, which we do need. So let's put these buckets of milk down, and we've got 2 buckets there for water. That'll do nicely. That will do nicely. So I discovered, and this has probably been in the game forever. Ah, don't actually even need it. Never mind. Well, I suppose we do need 1. Got 3 buckets of milk, but so you have water barrels, but if you add milk to those, that gives you slime blocks, and I thought that was really quite cool. So we now get congealed green slime blocks. So they're the really, really bouncy ones, but you can just break those down to the normal slime balls, and I thought that was very cool. So yeah, if people knew about this already, fantastic. If they didn't, well, I learned something, and I've been playing the game for ages, so I don't know sort of how long sort of that particular edition has been involved in. But yeah, so I've set up here. We should have enough there that's going to make us 8 of those. I actually think, to be fair, that's going to be enough. I don't think we're going to need any more than that, but I'll take another set of them. I'll take 16 just in case, and we'll put the rest of the ingredients back in here. So these will basically point in the direction I'm facing. So I'm going to need to power off the mashers. I can't remember whether they actually do harm to me or not. So the safest thing is I basically don't put them down. But these I will need to... Is that going to let me go through there? I might just have to just take this element out, just because I want to make sure that these push in. Ooh. Ah, it's the fans, isn't it? So I need to turn this way and put those like so. See that? And they push us over. I need to do the same on this side. So we'll just stand here for a second, and we'll go shift and shift. Those will push us over there. Just fill those in with the normal blocks rather than the slabs. And then we'll go shift, 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 and try and stand on the back here. And we kind of need to shift and jump. Ooh. And shift and jump. So you can just about go against these ones. Shift and jump. There we go, and that will push us into those there. So what I now need to do is I'll need to just take this little bit of wool out here for the second, just so I can get in and out while I try and replace. Oh, not like that. Grab that back. I'm going to put that there like so. That on the back there. Try and get myself out of here. Put that part back together again. Grab this. And then what should happen, I should now be able to turn those back on again. Hopefully get these out before anything not too nasty gets down. Get these mashed quickly. Try and break those blocks out. That was what I was a little bit afraid of happening. There we go. So now what that's going to do is basically get all of those mobs, clearly apart from the spider. But it'll get all of those mobs straight against the masher. We can put, oops, that back on there again. Put all of our bits and pieces back into there and actually start collecting those. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get these combined. We can always come back and see what we've got at the end of the episode as to whether we've got enough that we can actually make some nice epic ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. I think the legendary will be good. Ah, you see, look, here we go. It's a little bit of a pain. So we can put into this one. For some reason, it just wants to suck them out of the middle one. So I haven't been putting it into the middle. Ooh, spiderweb, random. I've not been putting it into the middle one, but to be fair, you know, it's given us enough. Ooh, I'm breaking one bow. That's pretty cool. So we've now got skelly, zombie, and creeper heads there. We've got bat wings. Let's get some of these extra bits into our loot recycler, and that can do its thing. So that is that, and that hopefully should start making this all the more efficient, because it's going to be pulling away the mobs sort of straight away from it, rather than sort of waiting for the others to die. So it's going to be a bit more efficient. So I can put the rest of these vector plates back into there, and we should have actually repaired our pick while we were there. There we go. So emerald chicken, very quickly. Finally, after much breeding, and I'm going to end up with an inventory full of stuff, because I was doing this without having oh, there we go. There's our emerald chicken. So they're sort of set up to look a bit like villagers with their sort of monobrow thing going on. But yeah, after much sort of breeding and grinding and breeding and grinding, we did eventually manage to get the emerald chickens. So that's good. That's that element sorted, which means that we are obviously sort of making progress in that respect, and it does mean that we will now have, let's get rid of these bits, we will now have the ability to get emeralds, which is cool, and everything now I can just go, it's all going in there. I haven't got to worry about where I'm sorting it, which is fantastic. Now I think the thing that we kind of need to do is basically sort out this. So I've put my chest interface here, and what I actually want to do is I want to get into the refined storage. Not to the extent where we're making it sort of like an ME system, but just so where we can actually use components of it to actually work with the inventories that we've got. So there's a couple of things that I need to make. We need the controller, we need a solderer, and I think it's the crafting monitor. I think. And it's obviously going to need some sort of power. But I'm going to start off with making the solderer. So that's very simply, that is quartz enriched iron. That is basically 3 bits of iron around quartz, and that will give you 4 of those. And a couple of sticky pistons. Because we're going to need this to actually make sort of one of the other components. So that's the solderer there. So this needs to be connected with a controller, and by connecting it with cable. So we need to make cable. Do we have cable here? Is that actually something that features as part of this? That's all your processors. Let's have a look. Let's see if that is that it there. That's cable. Okay, so cable again, more quartz enriched iron, glass and redstone. So let's see if we can find those bits. It doesn't seem to matter too much about glass. We'll use this, actually fused quartz. I don't really want to be using the fused quartz. But the quartz enriched iron, let's take out what we've got there. Drop that into here. We need some glass. See, this is the really, really annoying part of it. Worst case scenario, we'll just make some because the sand is going to be that much easier to find. Let's find ourselves some redstone, which is up here. There we go. Let's grab a couple of bits of redstone. Let's get ourselves some sand quickly. And get ourselves some coal. A couple bits of coal. And we'll just make ourselves some glass very quickly. Like so. And we are going to need some form of power. So what I'm going to do is hopefully, let's have a look, have we got any form of generator here that we can actually use? I wonder. I don't think we do. So I think we're going to have to probably, I don't know if it's going to lose all of its power. But I'm going to take one of these culinary generators. And I'm going to place that here. And that can start. Whoa, okay, let's have a little sleep, maybe. Let's get rid of that storm. Still worries me, the lightning and all of the wood. Hopefully that will stop that. So that's our culinary generator. I wonder if we actually have any cable. Any power cable. So this is the biggest bugbear I have for this. Okay, no, but I know where we do have some. So let's retrieve some of this, because this was the power cable that we did use for the Ender IO system, which of course we're now not using, so we can quite happily recover this back. It wouldn't be a bad thing. There we go. So we've now got a whole bunch of cable, which is good. So we go, that is busy, and that's going to make hopefully the power that we actually need to operate this. So we need to make the cable. So we've now got enough glass by the looks of things. So cable, so that is 6 bits of that and a couple of bits of glass, so we should be able to do that through here, like so. That gives us 12 bits of cable. Okay, yeah, I think that should be enough. So then we want to make the controller. So for controller you need more quartz enriched iron, you need a diamond, you need silicon, and you need a machine casing. So machine casing, again, pretty easy to make. That is just quartz enriched iron arranged sort of as you would do for a furnace. I've made a couple of those because I believe that I do need it for something else. So we can now go and set up and make our controller. So I'm going to put that, if we can get it to shift, put that there. So yeah, we can see that we've got controller, and I don't think it's going to work with the Ender IO cable, so I think we need to use the cable here. And let's put the solderer, let's put that there, shall we? So that should now have power. So we've got, that's not connecting. Why are you not connecting? So I would have thought that should have connected into our interface. But it doesn't appear that it has, does it? Let's try. Well, we'll have a look. It may work. Just check and see what. Yeah, you see that's not connecting, is it? Interesting. Okay. Well, we will find out, because I think we might need to. I wonder, actually, whether what needs to happen is that the controller. Well, that's holding some power. That's good. If the controller needs to go against this, and then does the power cable. Okay, that is working, so we can extract from here. And insert into there. So the controller is now up and running. The solderer needs to be attached to the controller, so it does mean we are going to have to take this back by the looks of things, but that's okay. Oh, Andrew, in saying that, I'd imagine actually we can probably, yeah, we can still use it. That's fine. Okay, so the solderer, that needs to be attached like so. So we now need to make the crafting monitor. So I've started part of that here. So we've got the glass, we've got the quartz enriched. Sorry, the solder, the crafting monitor. What we need is the machine casing. So that needs to go in the middle, and then we need this thing here. I think this is the right crafting monitor. I think this is the right machine. So we've got this improved processor. So in order to make that, we need a printed improved processor, we need redstone, and we need printed silicon. So for the printed improved processor, that is simply just gold, and that is smelted. So it's a gold ingot smelted. How easy is that? And then for the printed silicon, again, that is just silicon smelted. So this is so much less hassle than when you're trying to make all of the AE stuff. So as long as I can get this set up right, then the theory is this should be a lot easier to deal with now. So I've got to keep an eye out for, what have we got here? That's just pebbles, isn't it? So we need gold. So we need one piece of gold, and then we need to find the silicon. And there's silicon there. Perfect. So we can take these over. We think we should have actually. Should be able to make the tiny coal. Like so. Let's grab one of those. Let's just make that into tiny coal, just so we're not wasting any fuel with that. We can grab this glass out. So that should nicely make this. So that's our advanced printed processor. or printed improved processor even, and then we'll do the same with our silicon. We've got our bit of redstone already. Excellent. So we now take this over to our solderer. And we can go you, and you. So you can see it's not too bad. It's not the quickest thing in the world. Let's put all of the rest of this lot away for the moment, but at least we know that's working quite nicely. There we go. So there is our improved processor, and that then gives us our crafting monitor. So the hope is that what we can do is actually attach that to here. Okay, so this wasn't exactly the item we were looking for. That's okay. What we'll do is we'll put that there. Other things, so it should be, it's crafting monitor. Maybe it should be this then, the crafting grid. Okay, well that's easy enough to do. So we need a bunch more of the improved processors. So we need some more quartz enriched iron, which is fine, we can do that. Your iron, let's take a bunch of you out. We find the quartz, let's take some diamond, let's take some redstone, let's take some quartz. We need gold, again by the looks of things, but that's fine, we'll take some gold. What else do we need? So that is a basic processor and nether quartz, yeah, we've got that, so that is a printed basic processor, so that is iron. And redstone and printed silicon, so we need the silicon again. We knew that was like 54, let's do that then. So it doesn't, I'm not too worried if we make a few of these things. So we need a couple of the improved, so we're going to need some coal. Find the coal. See, this is going to make it infinitely easier to deal with. So let's take that, let's break this down. So 1, 2 of you. Right, so quartz enriched iron, we can put that together. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's going to give us 8 of those, which is going to give us our casing. That's our machine casing. So we wanted that. We need 4 of those. Is that just normal iron, isn't it? That's fine. 1, 2, 3. Another one of you. So you need to go around the outside. And then we need, so I'm guessing that's a so that's glowstone and a basic processor. So that's iron. So we need at least a couple of those then, don't we? Which is fine. 2 of them. So that is printed silicon again, so we need at least 4 of the silicon. That's 1. Come on. You know you want to. Why is that stuck? Is that just glitched? Yeah, it's just glitched. That's fine. So 4 of them. And 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Let's go get ourselves a bit of glowstone. It's just the one piece. Probably just go to our straight to our glowstone chicken really, couldn't I? Which would probably been a bit easier. But it's fine. we'll take all of that out. Okay, so back to where we were with this then. So that's glowstone and a basic processor. So that is redstone, printed advanced processor. Hang on a second, are we getting this a bit wrong? Construction core, that is it that we're making. So glowstone dust, basic processor. So that's a printed basic processor and printed silicon. So we could do with making, I think it's 4 of those, isn't it? So there's 2 of them. 2 more redstone. So we'll put that into our solderer. That's nice, that knows which order it's supposed to go in as well, which is good. So you can see it's a little bit, I mean, you're kind of not having to worry quite so much about sort of all of the printing and adding all of the different layers that you had to with the different dyes, which was in the, was it in imprinter? What was it called? I can't even remember what it was called now. Okay, so that's a couple of those. We also need one for, is that the silicon? Printed silicon, yeah. One for this one. So we'll do these as well while we're here. So we now need, so we've got a basic processor and a piece of glowstone. And that makes our construction core. So that's one of those. 2 of those. And then we need the destruction core, so that's a basic processor and a piece of nether quartz, which is fine. We have that. That's 1 basic processor, 1 piece of nether quartz. That's our destruction core. So we have that there, those there and there. That gives us our grid. And then to make our crafting grid, we need an advanced processor, so that's fine. So this is where the diamond and the printed silicon come in. So we need to make another, let's do a printed silicon. Let's very quickly just get ourselves a little bit more mini coal. We need to do the same with the diamond. So we can put our grid down here. We need a crafting bench. So that's the printed silicon. Let's put this in there. Let's go and get ourselves a crafting bench. So it'll be whatever comes up first, whether it's logs or wood. It's a log, so we'll take 1 of you. 1 crafting bench. Actually, we'll take this over here because I think we'll be done with that. Over to our solderer. So it's that, 1 of them. And let's start assembling. So it's crafting grid. That one there. And then finally our advanced processor. I think it's an advanced processor. Advanced processor, yep. So you are there, like so. So that's our crafting grid. So I'm going to put that. So it needs to be connected to this. So I kind of almost. Will it attach? No, that won't attach there, will it? Well, why don't we take this away for the moment and put that there. Perfect. So that's our grid. We do need somehow to connect this then. So I thought that would connect by pipe, but it kind of appears that that's not the case. So this is connected to our crafting grid, our solderer by cable, but it's not connecting to here. So I wonder, let's take that out. Let's take this away. Let us see if we can put this back here. That's the crafting monitor. That's not what I meant to put there at all. Let's put our, there we go, our controller. Like so. And I wonder if we can get, if we have it, whether the Ender IO cable will actually connect the two. See if we can try and spot that in here. Now I don't have a lot of it. It's going to be a single piece. Hopefully not. Just trying to spot it very carefully as we flick through. And I bet you've all spotted it and you're all going, it's there, you've gone past it. There it is. There we go. Item conduit's there. Question is, can we connect the two? So it's connecting to there, but it's not connecting to this. I wonder why that is. Because that's the colossal chest. That's the interface, isn't it? There we go. Why is that not? Why is that not interacting with the? I wonder if there's a another item. That's the, oh, the crafting monitor again. Why do I keep doing that? You can go away. You can sit. You can go there. You, Mr. Crafting Grid, can go there. Let's have a look. Is there anything else that we need? So I don't want to operate a disk drive interface. I bet that's what we need. I bet that's what we're missing, is the interface. Right, so that's okay. Let's move this. Take this back here. I'm just going to pop that there for the moment because that still seems to be working because that's all connected. So interface wise, right, this thing here, so basic processor, so again we'll need iron and silicon, which we've already got still, which is fine. Let's do iron first. And what else do we need? So we've got the importers, that's cable, improved, and a destruction core, so improved. Okay, so we need quite a bit of printed silicon again, don't we? And then an exporter. Okay, this is easily done. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to do 6. Just because. Let's grab some more tiny coal. There's times that this we actually could probably do with putting another furnace together. So we can take that and we can go and make straight away that one there. That's a fluid interface. Okay, it's got a basic processor. So we then need improved processor for that part of it. So it's 2 improved processors that we need. Which which is fine. So that's 2 of them. So 2 of you, 2 of you. And then we need a destruction, so that's a basic and nether quartz. So we need to make at least a couple more basic. Is that glitching again? Yeah, there we go. So 1, 2, 1, 2. So that's a couple of basic. We'll go off. We'll make our improved. That's you. 2 of you. 2 of you. And then we also need, so the destructions, that was a basic and the nether quartz, wasn't it? So we've got a basic there. So why don't we do basic and nether quartz there. Okay. Let's go back to the interface. So that's a pipe, an improved. That's actually something we can do in our, so it's that, that, and one of them. So that's our importer. So our exporter, go to the right one again, interface. So it's one of those, so it's the, so it's the basic. So we need 2 more basic actually, don't we? So it's 2 more printed. They're very nearly there. So 2 of them, 2 of them, 2 of that. We need a piece of glowstone dust. So it's that and a bit of glowstone dust. Perfect. So that'll be that one, piece of cable, and then it was just a basic processor, like so. So that'll be basic processor, importer, exporter. That gives us the interface. Now hopefully this is the bit that's going to connect it all. Okay, so work without a redstone signal. So you're now all connected. Why is none of this working? So everything connected where it should be, apart from the fact we're not connecting to the chest, are we? I think I need to go and have a quick look at this and just refresh on what it is I need to do. So I will be back in a sec. And we are back. Okay, so I think I figured it out. Oops. What we need is this, which is an exporter, which should hopefully then connect the controller to the chest. So it's external storage, I suppose, like a bus really. So it's just 3 quartz enriched iron, an improved processor, 2 chests, a cable, a destruction core and a construction core. So we'll take that and hopefully that will help. Yay! Perfect. Simple as. So I've left the crafting monitor there. That's going to show us sort of what we've got going. We don't really need it at the moment, but we do now have access to our stuff, and we're back being able to kind of be able to sort for stuff again. So it's very, very simple version of the ME system. This will work well to a point. There will come a point in it, and you know that crafting one is just going to be annoying, to be fair. Let's get rid of that for the time being. I will just pop that away. But yeah, to be fair, this will work with the colossal chest for a while. I'm actually going to connect that solderer there as well. I think that should work there. And to be fair, do you know what? I don't actually need that out either. So we'll put that away. But yeah, this will work okay for a while. There will come a point where this itself will also be a little bit redundant, i.e. it's not going to. I'm just gonna. Sorry, this is just bugging me slightly. Can I get away without this torch? I can't because of that. Okay, can we put a torch on the side of this chest? No. Or there. We can put one there. That's fine. It was just bugging me not be able to walk through there. So yeah, so it does mean we now got a better interface. So this will be powered sort of by that. So you can see it's pretty much sort of holding its own really with the generation. The eggs, you get a really good generation. See, 38,400. So they're actually going to be the perfect fuel to keep this running. And nice and cheap and plentiful. So yeah, ended up being a little bit of a longer episode than I was expecting, and to be fair, I haven't actually achieved everything that I thought I was going to in this, but it gives us something to look at for the next one. But there we go, we now have a slightly better system in introducing and integrating the refined storage. But for now, I hope you all enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.